Hello, peoples. Today I'm talking about Moon Knight, season number 1, episode number 2, Summon the Suit. In this episode here, we got to see a little bit more of Mark. We got to see a little more of him in action a little bit as well, too. And we also got to see the look of Mr. Midnight. Now, but at the same time, it was Steven who was in control, so it was kind of goofy and kind of silly. But the suit looked amazing, though. I love a good suit, and he looked pretty good. I gotta say that much for sure. He couldn't fight with a lick, but the suit actually looked good, looked amazing. You also got to see, even though he didn't know what he was doing and had no fighting experience, he still had some power and some strength there as well too. Also, interesting seeing that the jackals that he was fighting this whole time was just inside of his head. Now, the Moon Knight stuff is fine and all that stuff too, but that's not the stuff that really grabbed me. What grabbed me about the show is Oscar Isaac and his performance is right here. The best part of this thing is not even the action parts. The action is watching Oscar Isaac play off against himself, act against himself. Those are the best scenes in the show. Also has some cool shots in here as well too, with the moon reflection off the light and stuff as well too, and certain angles that they show looked amazing. And every time he transformed into that Moon Knight suit, it looks fantastic. And it was cool seeing him fight another one of those jackal things. But I actually kind of want to see him in action against some people now. Because, I mean, it was fun and all, but I want to see him actually go out against some actual people. See what kind of brutality he's going to bring to the table, how brutal it's going to get, or how it's going to look as well. Because it was cool seeing Mr. Midnight, seeing the suit and everything as well too. But having Steven in charge, it was like a little disappointing a little bit, but it was actually still fun to watch because just watching the performance, and it was kind of goofy and kind of silly. Also, you get introduced to Leda, and we actually know who she is now. She actually is Mark's wife, who he's trying to divorce to protect her against Kangshu, who's thinking about taking her up as the new fist of vengeance. Also, get some more backstory on Arthur, that he actually was a Moon Knight at one time at the point in his life. And he must went away from it because he feels as though Moon Knight only stops the crimes as actually happening now. But the goddess that he serves wants to stop the crime before it even happens, which starts this whole debate of, like, is it okay to kill somebody before they do the crime? I mean, yeah, he may do some horrible things, but killing them right now, he's just innocent. He's an innocent person. Or are you willing to kill a child and stop them from doing something they might do like 20 years from now? And she got that whole debate going on here as well too. So, cool suit, looked amazing. Oscar Isaac is just killing it in this role right here too. Ethan Hawke is also doing an amazing job as this character as well too. You also understand where he's coming from, even though he's butt behind crazy, but you get it. Overall, another great episode.